Hey fellow pilots, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Ostranauts, episode 21, Wild Goose Chase. Pumps. This is for O2 can. That's fine. If I don't have O2 sensors, I can just like... so I have a thermostat for heater. Let's go ahead and... do I have the material? No, I don't have the scrap aluminum for the thruster. There's broken intake here that I might be able to repair. Yep, I have the materials for the extra intake. That's kind of nice. 2 different intakes. Makes the ship better, which raises resale value. Of course, it's one of those things that like I can keep adding to it to make it better and better and better, but at some point, like, is it worth it? That's a matter of just, you know, debate. I'm just gonna lay out the second intake here. There is a random wall here that I should probably throw away. Or, actually, you know what I could do? I could install it here for another, pump. So this is a turbo pump, which I don't want to use. They're a bit overpowered for this purpose. So is there a normal pump? No, that's another turbo. Well, I can set the turbos in slow mode. I guess I'll do that. Because you don't really want to use the full turbo. All right, so that's can pressurize. Doing a quick inspection. I'm going to uninstall any of the broken conduit because I don't think I have the materials to actually repair the conduit. So the broken conduit, I'm just going to backpack and jettison because it's not worth repairing. And then I will like batch uninstall conduit on the other ship to get all the conduit here. This conduit's the good stuff. I mean, it's pretty wrecked, but it's at least operable. So let's start installing it and wrapping the outer shell in conduit because it's a lot easier to power up things with power everywhere. I don't really like where I put the king, so I'll probably move it to be closer. Like 1 unit closer. Alright, so these pumps are getting powered on. I should control panel this one, turn it off, because I don't need it pushing gas into my cabin just yet. Because there's the case of like, I don't want just gas, I want gas in the right ratios and all that jazz, which requires sensors. All right, let's move this intake. That'll work. Just 1 unit down. Looks cleaner. I mean, I guess when you sell it, it doesn't really matter because you don't stops mattering then. And let's keep going with the conduit. Because at the very least, I want a symmetrical thruster on the other side. So I would need conduit there. So this thruster's broke. Is there a thruster that works here? I don't think so. These cans... Oh, this one has some fuel. So let's grab that for the RCS. the other intake. And then honestly, if we got what we need from this shell, we can just go to a new one, right? We don't have to stay here. If there's nothing worth it on this derelict. There's nothing keeping us here. So let's do that. I don't have an antenna yet. I wouldn't mind finding a new derelict with an antenna. As you can see, my ship is still floating out here exactly where I left it. Let's try another derelict to see what else we can pull. Because the new derelict will have conduits. So this pump here, this turbo pump, doesn't have a can attached to it, so it's not going to do anything. Plus, it's turned off. I'll set it to slow. Okay, let's head towards port. Oh, I didn't actually disengage. Golden Blues, bye-bye. Sorry I ripped you apart for all your insides. And Medica Trooper, we're heading there. So I've got a decent amount of power reserves. I got a decent amount of RCS fuel. We can burn at... So our ship gained weight, as you can see. Burn a little higher. And switch the tracking mode so I can see what the hell I'm doing. My ship still reads as an airlock. Once I get it analyzed at the shipbroker, it will like update to be more, you know, true to the way it looks. Let's go 200, which means I'll need to be a little wary of the speed and distance. I might sit on the controls here. All right, bringing that down to 100. 7 minutes away. I'm really hoping that there's scrap for antenna. That's the one thing this thing's missing to be legally compliant. Am I outside the ship as a coast? Yeah, you're moving. I mean, really, you should be leaving yourself in the dust, but luckily the game doesn't do that. I do want to get her... Okay, she's inside now. Good. So I'm going to tell her, don't leave, because I don't want to park with her on the wrong side of the airlock. I don't need to squish Megan to death or anything like that. All right. BSZ. Let's hope that you have good parts. If you exit the ship as the same speed as it, you should stay the same speed, but I was accelerating. So this was the case where I should have left myself in the dust, realistically. Because you got out and then it sped up. You can just imagine that there's like a tether, a spacewalk tether or something like that. Docked. It's pretty small. I don't know how useful it's gonna be. It's another gas tug. It's got stuff. got pumps and stuff, and working thrusters. It's definitely in better condition than the one I'm repairing. Even has a nav station. I don't think it has an antenna, but it's hard to see. I'm not scanning an antenna here. It has a working cooler. That's nice. I'll install that. Because that's money. You know, that's a pretty decent upgrade. Also has a... Oh, God. Why is it... It has an EVA battery that has charge. The thruster is on the wrong side of the wall. Thanks, thruster. Alright, so now this thing has 2 thrusters, or about 2. Now that I'm out here, I can check for an antenna, but I'm pretty sure it was not out here. Yeah, it broke. Or whatever, it's derelict, so maybe it was stolen, or taken, salvaged. Cooler. Let's get that. That's a nice little upgrade. There's a working transponder? That's kind of funny. Alright, cooler we'll drag down. Install on the wall I just patched up, so we're going to need some wires, but not too many. The stupid aux cans are blocking the cooler. I'll put the cooler here. Do we have a heater? No. So we need a few more cables. Not a problem. This thruster, I'm going to cancel fixing it because I don't care. Pick it up and throw it out. It's dead to me. Maybe grab one of these this N2 can to pressurize the cabin. And then check this thing for gas sensors. Because given the condition of it, it's very possible that the sensors in that ship are usable. So now we have O2 can with... Oh, there's no gas in there. But this is a gas hauler, so there's other O2 cans with gas. So I'll swap the can out with one that has something. 65%. That's plenty of oxygen. Pressurize this bad boy 5 times over. Alright, I don't have a thermostat, so it's not super important to get the cooler hooked up until I have a thermostat. What are you doing, girl? You doing the little wiggles? Didn't know you were Australian. Oh, you're not allowed to go through an airlock, so you got out somehow, but you can't get back. All right, that explains it. All right, looking for thermostats. We have an N2 can with a lot of gas. Let's take that. In case we need more thruster fuel, I'll just leave it there. We could add more thrusters to this. Yeah, you know what? There's 2 good thrusters. I'm going to take all the thrusters off this thing. So this new ship will have 4 thrusters, even though my starter ship had 2. Because it will be rated higher as a result of having twice the thrusters. So, a little benefit to that. Actually, I don't like that spot, though. Because it prohibits free movement. I like spacing it out so you can get to the walls. Especially useful for patching. Alright, so we'll put the other thruster there next to the cooler. Oh, shoot. My screwdriver just ran out of charge. Yeah, I forgot about that. The batteries are obviously on a different ship. What about her charge? Yeah, she's basically out too. So this is the case where, like, it's really useful to have manual tools. Even though they're really slow, they don't run charge. So like a hacksaw and a screwdriver. Because I forgot to bring a charger with me. Can I still uninstall conduit? I can't. Okay. Well, pretty much everything of value has been pulled off this ship anyway. So let's, undock. Improbable statue. And head to this one. Maybe it'll have GOT batteries or a GOT charger. Who knows? Or maybe it will be like a mega crew cargo ship or something. Awesome. I mean, I have no idea. We're not that far away. I am 7G. I was thrusting way too hard. Because I forgot I have more thrusters. Had one, now I have 3. Oh, we fixed this pump? That's hilarious. I could ferry to the main ship. I'm not too worried. We're fine for now, but I should have brought swappable batteries. I mean, oh well. And no one's starving right now. Like, I'm hungry, but I could wait. It's not like I've eaten in real life in 13 hours, so... My character can wait, I can wait. So we only got a thermostat. And, yeah, I don't have... What's in the bin? Nausea pills and hydrocodone? And... Only the nausea pills are there? Well, I'm not nauseous. Oh, God. Actually, I wasn't coming in that hot. So I should have time to get back to the chair. Yeah, I wasn't coming in hot at all. I wouldn't do that, knowing that we're limping around. Alright, I'm already decelerating. We're 3 kilometers away. Maybe it's nice. So that's the MSGAN. Coming in to say hi. Oh, come on. Line up. Will I find an antenna? Or GOT batteries? I should probably have told her to stop using her tools so that if there was an antenna here, I could, like, take it. But, oh well. I think this is a very small ship, because I'm not able... It's just a frickin' airlock, isn't it? D00 small. It's barely more than an airlock. Cool. And she's not even in the ship? Dear Lord, Megan. You're crazy. I parked with her hanging out the side. Alright, yeah, there's frickin' nothing here. There's no reason to stay. Get in, girl. We're going. What a nut. Roster. Nobody disembarks. Nobody uses airlocks. Stay on the ship, you idiot. Alright. Let's go with whatever this is. There. And then worst case scenario, I can use my main ship to go to K-Leg, buy an antenna and slap it on this thing so I have some ID for bringing it back for sale. Plus, if I ferry over to my ship, I can do the whole battery drill charge swapping. $15 minutes. because most of the repairs have been done on this ship, I am going to ferry her over to... Oh. Wait, where's my... Hang on, get inside. What about ferry me? Ferry, yeah, let's pull the audience. I'll ferry myself back. For 400, no problem. So she'll be the captain here. And I arrive in 15 minutes, so he'll disappear in a third of the time it takes to arrive. Yeah. I don't think there's really that many repair tasks left to do, but this thing is in, like, very high-quality condition now. Might be time to save and load? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so everything is so kept up that we can just converse until I disappear. Act about skills, which is weird because I'm talking to myself. So it doesn't really work like that. I'll tell her I'm skilled in spaceship engineering. I'm going to ask about their skill. Are you single? You didn't tell me? I'm going to rant about my love life then. Do I get to respond to myself? I'm going to talk about singleness. Doesn't consider anyone a lover at the moment. Hey, look at that. It's weird. So I'm going to flirt then. How's that sound? And responding to the flirt? Man, this is weird to have a conversation with myself. Remember family. So what's my, Whoop, it's here. I was like, what's my shuttle timer? Now. Is there a hole under the dolly? I'll check in a moment. So here we are, home sweet. Pole, whatever. And I know I have to slam the brakes on the other ship. Don't worry, I'm aware. I do have like a few minutes. So what I'm going to do is point my ship towards... oh, I guess I know what it's called. It is the Under False Impressions. And start slow burning that way to meet up. I'll be there in... I guess not so slow. I'll go 200. I'll be there in 20 minutes. So until then, study your book, I guess. Alright, swap it back. And all I need to do is, like, slam the brakes in let's say 8:50 is in 14 minutes. So slam the brakes at start to slam the brakes at 8:50. So I don't go full on careening all three ships into one another as a massive multi-kill pileup. That's avoidable. Let's avoid that. You did ask if there was a hole under the dolly. Pick up the dolly. I think there is, actually. Because I can jettison the dolly, which indicates that there's a hole. No, there's no hole. I think this boat is airtight, even though I haven't added air to it. I can, like, briefly turn on the pumps for a moment to see if it holds air. I'll do that after I dock. It might be under one of the wall sections too, but we can just like gas it a little bit to see if it holds. In this case, I can do a higher G. Oh, shoot. Where was my warning? I was going to say a higher G deceleration because there's no one standing around that could be thrown on the ground. Oh, I'm not licensed. Right, the person with the license is gone. There must be a loose floor here somewhere. Under the pump? No? Oh yeah, there's no floor here under this pump. Well, my license holder is coming. How close am I? 11 minutes away? Alright, let's get a let's see what we can do in the meantime. Although it's not letting me switch to my Medicate Trooper at the moment. So... Hey Megan, auto task. I don't know what you're gonna do, but totally go do whatever it is that you do when I'm not looking. Alright, for that matter, I'm going to continue accelerating. Hopefully I don't hit thunderous applause. I'm buzzing by them, doing exactly what I hate when people do to me. And get there sooner. It's a little awkward because I can't just like go join them unless I ferry on over. But I'm actually physically pretty close to K-Lake, so maybe the ferry won't be that much time. I should also take the advantage of the fact that I'm in a oxygenated environment and fill up my food and water. So food. No, I didn't mean to do that. Food. Eat. Drink. Cool. So now I'm just a little tired, but not much else. Alright, I'm gonna hit match speed here. As I'm close enough. Undo match speed, so I'm just like floating here. And see about ferrying over with my my fresh battery charge. It's also possible that how much battery did I get? Yeah, it's a 50% charge on the other one too. So I'll be able to recharge her somewhat. 3 minutes. Oh, negative 10 seconds? Oh, there it goes. It's because the game was paused. It was still calculating. I'm going to grab some of the motherboards in case motherboards is a material needed to do some repairs. I'm going to grab some loose stuff. Some of that I just grabbed as trash. I could put that back down. That was from eating and whatever. And I'll grab the loose conduit. Well, let me... Yeah, it's still not letting me switch. Okay, so I guess I'll just accelerate. Rather than save and loading, which would solve that, I'm just going to accelerate time for the ferry to ferry me over. Hey, Avec! Thank you for the rain, man. It's been a while. Pleasure to have you and your crew here. What were you up to? Terminus? Cool. That's a kind of similar graphics-wise game. Not at all like this game. But welcome, Raiders. Here's some details about my series, and how did it go playing some Terminus today? Did you search all of the drawers and dressers? Or did you skip some? Don't worry, I won't tell on you if you did skip. I am playing some lovely Ostranauts here, where I am at the moment trying to... Actually, you know what? That's not even true, the current priority above my head. Flip a ship for profit. It's the first time I'm flipping a ship. So I started this stream 13 hours ago, and I'm trying to make a bit of a profit. What is happening to me right now? I am blacking out. Hold on. I got the raid from you guys and stopped paying attention, and my character's blacking out for some reason. Why? No, seriously. Why am I blacking out? Am I in a wall right now? Where am I? I'm going to save and load because I feel like I just ferried into a wall and I'm not supposed to be there. So I did autosave like seconds ago. Hopefully I'm corporeal by the time I go to the main menu and load back in. So you did search all the dressers and drawers? I'm proud of you. I've played that game. Truth be told, I gave up on it rather early on because of the amount of searching dressers and drawers, which is why I joked about it. I was like, I'm sure this game is good. I'm just not willing to invest the patience in search dresser, search drawer, walk 3 feet, search dresser, search drawer. I started going mad, and I was like, no, I can't. This feels like chores. But I am sure my very uninformed opinion was, I jumped to conclusions too soon. So, tell me if that's true. And cheers. Oh, also, for the Evac viewers, I have a little mascot here. Who's, a little sleepy. But he's hanging out with me still. It does get better with some skill and progression behind you. Yeah, I feel like the first... Okay, there I am. I am corporeal again and no longer suffocating, which is swell. Why am I so wide-eyed? I'm still blacking out. Crap. Alright, let's fix that. Because I feel like the game is punishing me for teleporting me into a wall and then, like, blacking me out. Time to fix this with science. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly uninstall one of these floors, and then I'm going to flood the cabin with oxygen so that I can, like, not asphyxiate. Because the ferry apparently teleported me into a wall, and my dude is still like, yo, the oxygen in the... Oh, my inventory's full. Shoot. Multiple characters? Yeah, I have 2 crew. And I have 2 ships. So I have a primary retrofitted gas hauler into Salvager, and then I have a new ship that I found and bought the license to that I'm trying to... It was, when I bought this ship, just a hunk of junk, and I've been fixing it up so that I can sell it. Alright, so here's the last wall. Okay, feelings... I'm no longer asphyxiated. I am going back to normal now. I do still want the floor in here so that it's airtight. But, we're good. I'm no longer dying. Which is fantastic, because I didn't want to die. I haven't died yet this stream. And I don't plan on doing it. Ooh, a spare battery. Nice. I was running out of power, and I'll just swap that in. Alright, so what are we looking for? We are looking for an antenna. Does this hunk of junk piece... No, I mean, look how broken this is. This doesn't have an antenna. There's no way. I would lose my mind if it did, because it's just a rubble pile. Yep. Alright, this thing sucks. I'm gonna leave. It has nothing. It's got some old gas tanks, and it's just a shattered shell of its former self. Just like myself. Broken transponder. Yeah, okay, let's go. Oh, no, get back here, lady. I did not permit you. You can't even get back, you stupid... Crew is, very helpful for making short work of a lot of tasks, but they are dumb as a sack of potatoes. So I told her that she's not allowed to disembark, and she's like, "Ha! I'm disembarking!" And then she disembarked, and she's like, "Wait, don't leave me!" It's like, you idiot! I didn't permit you to disembark. All right, so let's hand her the GOT battery so that she can re-up her battery in her drill. She'll hold the old one. I wasn't able to find, oh, you know what? Now, I'll find conduit in the next place. Was there, before I leave, was there lights? There's work lights, but they're out of charge. Yeah, they're both out of charge. Was there thermostat? Why am I even checking? I mean, look at the state of this thing. There's not going to be a thermostat here. All right, let's go. I mean, not a thermostat, a O2 sensor and a CO2 sensor. All right, hail ship. Bye-bye. All right, where are we headed? Single Muse, I did say was in remarkably good condition, but I don't think I had an antenna with it. I think at this point, rather than go on a wild goose chase for an antenna, I am going to dock with my own ship, because who knows when I find an antenna and find a O2 sensor and CO2 sensor, I'm just going to buy it on K-Leg and bring it over, the antenna, O2 sensor, and CO2 sensor to the new ship, and we'll be done with retrofitting the new ship for use. That seems like a very, very reasonable thing to do at this point, rather than the wild goose chase search broken ships for parts that I'm not likely to find. I could probably at this point put our companion, Megan. She can take a rest. Or like one of us can take a rest. I don't know who, but we don't both need to be up for this. Okay. Because no one's on the ship, I own it, but no one's on it. I can still dock with it. It'd also be nice to get out of our suits. We've been in these suits for a while. We probably stink. I'm coming in a little hot. Kind of feel bad for her. But we're fine. Okay. Time to switch ships. I'm going to choose myself to sleep. She gets to stay up. Rude, yes, but that's just how it is being the boss. I make the rules. Alright, so, let's take the suit off. And chill while she does the work. Divisional labor. So this was my... It's not even my first ship. This is actually my second ship. My first ship I got rid of because it was, like, horrible. So... I don't like... My chat voted against keeping it because it was literally like a nav station with an airlock. It was that bad. So the medical trooper is just going to chill here while we grab parts for it on K-Leg because I don't want to keep searching for parts. I'm going to actually fly back to the station. Because I can't bring parts through a taxi. Right, so if I bought the parts that I need for the new ship to be sold, I can't carry all... Well, actually, I might be able to carry the antenna and the parts on taxi, because the antenna you can actually hold, you don't have to drag. But I'm going to get there manually anyway. Because it's not far. It's right there. Let's recharge the battery. I can't believe I remembered to do that. You're thirsty, so you can drink. Why do I have conduit there? I don't know. Here, you want to check Tinder? Remember about cheating death? And remember your family and browse social apps. Okay, that's enough. How close are we? 5 minutes out? Not bad. If you're wondering why Trooper's still gray, it's because it doesn't have an antenna, so it's not like broadcasting its transponder stuff. As far as I'm aware, the NPC shipbreakers aren't gonna like steal my stuff. I'm a little worried that she, for whatever reason, doesn't get proximity alarms. Oh no, she did. Okay, so time would have slowed down. The parts I need, I don't need a license for, so she doesn't need to grab the permit. The permit's mostly for selling, not for buying. Buy her a PDA. Neither of us have PDAs. I'll just try to find PDAs that like don't have useful data on them, so that I can have one. But they're not strictly necessary. Shut up. I think what happened there was I shut the alarm off for getting like within range of Ganymede, and then like getting range of K-Leg through alarms too or something. That's why there was double alarms. Thank you for watching Ostranauts, which originally streamed live as a marathon December 21st and December 22nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind this streamed once as a marathon and this episode was cut from it, so feedback cannot be incorporated. And also, no spoilers please, so please keep them out of the comments. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, people that participated within the marathon, and also viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow Ostranauts.